You know, a lot of people are confused about how long to cook shellfish. Shrimp is very cool because it has a natural pop-up timer in it. It turns pink when it's ready. If you've ever had shrimp that's rubbery and chewy, it's been overcooked. Same thing with these scallops. These are fresh bay scallops. Bay scallops are the little guys, the sea scallops are the big ones. If your scallops smell bad, don't eat them. Don't cover them up with some kind of strong marinade to take that stinky smell away from them. Add flavor to it. You want to enhance the flavor. You want to cook them quickly. If it's a good quality scallop like these, they've never been frozen, you can eat them raw. I know some of you just flinched a little bit when you saw me eat that raw scallop. It's perfectly safe. Restaurants cook fish to about 135 to 140 degrees, so it's still moist on the inside. If you take a beautiful piece of fish or shellfish and you overcook it, it's tough and chewy. Let me add a little flavor. Olive oil. Olive oil is going to add fat, it's going to add flavor, and it's going to help it brown when it hits the pan. I have some High Mountain fish seasoning. And what's cool about the High Mountain products is they don't have a lot of salt. There's a lot of flavor, not a lot of salt. I've got some fresh chopped garlic. If you use the garlic out of the jar, use about 3 times as much because it doesn't have nearly as much flavor. This is pickled ginger. If you don't have pickled ginger at home, you can substitute fresh ginger. Dried powdered ginger is not a substitute for pickled or fresh ginger. Some lime zest, and I'll get the juice in there also. Lime zest over here, lemon zest over here. When you're doing this deal with the zest, if you don't have a planer, you can use a vegetable peeler. Just make sure you don't go deep into the white pithy part. That'll give it a bitter flavor. Lemon juice. Lime juice on the scallops. So what we have so far is mostly acidic flavors. This is going to be kind of a lot of times I'll balance sweet and sour flavors. In this case, I want this to be tangy, and it's going to be even a little bit tangier with some balsamic rice vinegar. It's a blend of balsamic vinegar and rice vinegar. I use a blend of balsamic and rice vinegar all the time in my regular cooking. The reason it's called seasoned gourmet rice vinegar is because it has sugar and salt. So if you take rice vinegar, a little pinch of sugar, a little salt, and a little balsamic vinegar, it's a great blend. You put the two together. In this case, it was already done in the jar. I just want to get it mixed up. And I'm going to put these shrimp on at least 3 to 4 minutes before the scallops, because these scallops are going to cook very, very quickly. I'm just going to let this sit for 20, 30 minutes. Shrimp first. These are going to take maybe 2 minutes the first side, then I'm going to flip them, then I'm going to let them sit there for a second, and then I'm going to put the scallops in. If you're unfamiliar with cast iron, it holds its heat, it's very durable, you can't mess up a cast iron pan. And if you do, you can always bring it back to life. These grill pans are cool because indoors in the winter time, you can throw a steak on here and do a well-marked grilled steak. It's great indoors, it's great outdoors. It's perfect for fish, especially the pre-seasoned pans like this. Your fish won't stick. Flipping the shrimp. Get some good color on here. I'm going to put some of the marinade on top also. Over here I've got some onions and fresh oregano that's going to help season these scallops, and I'm going to give that a second because once again these scallops are going to go very, very quickly. A whole lot of bay scallops. For me, these are already cooked, but I know for some people, they like their scallops at least kind of cooked. Plate up time. Well-marked shrimp. These are big shrimp. These are at least 16 to 20 to a pound. When you go to the store and you're buying shrimp, this would be the extra jumbo. Scallops. A little fresh oregano in the center. And one of my favorites, High Mountain Trail Dust. Word on the street is you can actually eat this stuff.